Hi, I'm Phyllis, southernfrugal.com. Well, this afternoon, really it's going to be for supper. I'm going to fix some ribs, and I'm going to do it in my new Instant Pot. And I got this from Amazon, and I will try to leave a link on my website for this Instant Pot. Anyway, I had it for about 4 or 5 days now, and I did cook rice in it. It did great. And I also fixed some custard in it, and that also did great. But now I am familiar with cooking in a pressure cooker, but this one you can set the time on it, and it'll do a lot of different things. It'll saute, and you can also slow cook and that kind of thing. So the main reason we got this is because of the RV, because this is going to be ideal for cooking in the RV. Now, several people had sent me emails and told me that, and I did listen, and some people several months ago had written in and told me the same thing. So, with so many people saying you need to get it, we had to get it. So I watched a couple of videos, and one in particular I liked on cooking ribs in the Instant Pot was a site it's called Great Chef, and I did like the way he fixed those ribs, and so we're going to do it real similar. Now, the first thing he did, of course, was get his ribs ready, and I've already taken them out of the pack and washed all that stuff that comes on them off, and I have also pulled off the membrane, and that was pretty easy to do. You just get a paper towel or something so it doesn't slip out of your fingers, and you just pull it off, and it's that membrane that's next to the rib part. So what we're going to do, let me move you in closer, right there. Alright, so we're going to start out by adding 4 cups of apple juice, and this is the type with no sugar. So we're going to put in 4 cups of apple juice, and we're going to also put in about a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. If I can get this open. Oh, about a half a cup. And I'm going to also put in a tablespoon or so of just regular brown sugar. This is actually light brown sugar. Just use a great big spoon and put a big heaping tablespoon in. It's a little too much, so a little over a tablespoon. And so now my pot is off, it is plugged in. So what I'm going to do is hit saute, and I'm just going to leave that 30 minutes on there and let that come to a boil. Alright, when we get it ready, wait a minute, I don't know why it's beeping. Oh, it's telling me it's on. Might as well put it on. Well, it's actually on normal. We'll leave it there until it starts boiling, then we'll be back. Okay, my apple juice and vinegar is boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and put the ribs in. I'm going to put the side that has the most meat on down, and I've already cut them in 2. Let's see if I can do this. I'm just going to stand them up on the side there. Oh, that one wanted to fall over. Let's see if we can get them in. Yeah. I gotta sterilize my board here. Alright, let me move y'all closer so you can see inside. There they are. Alright, so now we're going to put the lid on. Make sure the little ring here, the little sealer is on. We're going to line up the arrows, which are on this side, and you've got a little arrow down in here, so you start over to the side like that, let it fall in there, and that little buzzer tells you the lid is on. a minute. There. Okay. So now it's on. So now, let me move it back so you can see this part of it. So now I'm going to cancel the saute, and all you have to do, I want it on the highest heat, but I don't even have to fool with that. All I have to do is push meat and stew right there, and it's 35 minutes. So what I'm going to do is take it down to about 20, say 8 minutes, and you do that by the plus or minus. So I'm going to take it down. Okay, that didn't work. Let's cut it off again and start over. All right, I'm pushing the meat and stew. It's 35 minutes, and I want to take it down to 28 minutes. And now it's going to go on high pressure, and you don't have to worry about it because up here you've got a pressure release valve here. And so what I'm going to do is turn that to sealed. And it's written on the thing there. So now it's on sealed. So now all we're waiting for, well, we're not even really having to wait actually, but what will happen when the steam builds up, that little button is going to pop up. All right, so let me talk about this for a minute. All right, so what we're going to do is go ahead, and the ribs will be completely cooked once this bell rings and it tells me it's done. And then what I'm going to do is take them out and put them on really a cookie sheet type thing, and then I'm going to put the barbecue sauce on, put them in the oven, probably, I'm going to guess about maybe 15-20 minutes at 400 degrees just to get that. I might even put them on broil. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll be back when this completes, and so it's got about 27 minutes to go. We'll be back. Okay, I got my area cleaned up, and I wanted to come back again before this finishes because it doesn't start counting the minutes until the little pressure valve comes up. And it's up now, and that probably took, I don't know, about 7 minutes, I think. But anyway, the fact that we had the saute button on and had the apple juice and the apple cider vinegar already boiling and hot helped. So we're just going to wait now until the timing is done, and then we're going to let it come down. Let me see my notes. I can't remember, y'all. All right, let's see. We're going to let the steam release naturally. That's what we're going to do, so that we won't be turning that button to steam release. We're just going to let it sit, and it'll probably take about 10 minutes. And during that time, I'm going to go ahead and be heating my oven up to 400 degrees. I've already got my pan ready, and we'll be painting some barbecue sauce on the ribs, and then we'll put them in the oven, and we'll be ready to eat. All right, now we'll be back when it's already timed out, and see, now the 28-minute button has come on. So now it's starting the 28 minutes, y'all. I'm new to this, okay? But one of the things I did want to mention that everybody was talking about to do with having this in the RV is you don't get all the steam, I guess, unless you would release the steam button. But if you just, cook it and then let it release on its own, then you really don't have all that steam in your RV. Plus, the sides of it are just barely warm, so that definitely will help. All right, we'll be back when this gets done. Okay, the ribs are through cooking in the Instant Pot, and I've gone ahead and gotten them out, which was a little difficult without them falling apart. So now I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on them. Now, this is the one Mr. Bucky and I like. It's really a mustard base, Carolina Tangy Gold, and it's sort of a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. So I'm going to paint some of the sauce on the back side first, all around. And then I'm going to flip them over and put it on the top side. Now I've already got my oven preheated 400 degrees, and I might even put them under the broiler a little bit. Alright, so now the tricky part to turn them over. Maybe I can do it, yeah. I just don't want them to fall apart completely. Alright, there we go. Alright, now there's a lot of meat on this. Yeah, we really like this barbecue sauce. It is sweet and it's very spicy. Not super hot, but just spicy. Alright, now I think I'm going to actually pour a little more on there. And we'll serve some of this barbecue sauce along the side anyway, in a little bowl. And the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking I'll put it in there for about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, and then I might put it on broil just to get some good crispness on the top, maybe. Alright, y'all, it smells really good. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, the ribs are ready. I did actually end up putting it on broil for about 5 or 6 minutes just to get some color, you know, burnt kind of looking stuff on the top of it. Alright, so I'm going to cut these and go ahead and dish everything out, and my hush puppies are warming up in the oven. Now I will put a link to do with the baked beans and for the coleslaw. Now I did put bacon in my baked beans this time because somebody had suggested I do that, and I had done that in the past, but I was trying to kind of get away from the bacon. But this time I went ahead. I used 4 pieces of bacon cut up in little strips on the top, and the bacon was pre-cooked. Alright, y'all, I'm going to cut these ribs now and get them on the plate, so I'll come back and show y'all what it looks like on the plate. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, we've got the ribs all cut up, and we do have enough for another meal. We've just got 3 big ribs, got hush puppies, coleslaw, and the baked beans, and a little barbecue sauce on the side. There's my plate, and of course we've got our iced tea. There's the Cattleman's Carolina Tangy Gold barbecue sauce. It is a little hot, but it's also sweet. Okay, y'all, so we are ready to eat now. And I did want to finish telling you about the pot. That inner pot does come out. It's very easy to clean. It's stainless steel, so no problem there. And the lid's pretty easy to clean too, and it doesn't heat up, which is exactly why we got it for the RV. But I will be cooking with it in the house till I learn how to cook a lot of different recipes with the pot. And I'm going to do a pot roast probably in a few days. Alright, a close-up of the ribs. Yeah, they are super tender, fall off the bone. Okay, we will see y'all next time.